What's up everyone, Doyler here, and I just wanted to release a quick video on next week's events and my thoughts on them. So, first up we have another Prophet Orb event. This one is looking quite interesting. If you zoom in on the Shadow Gate, you'll see that the two heroes are going to be Horus and Ithaqua. So, Horus is going to be the 60 summon reward, and Ithaqua is likely going to be the 80 summon reward. This is pretty great for those of you who are either A, 1 or 2 Horus copies away from pushing him to E5 as your first or second hero, or for those of you in the mid to late game who are hoping to build an Ithaqua for your Delacium army or some assassin-based PvP teams. Personally, I'm not going to be pushing more than one cycle, if one at all. The reason for that is, if you've seen, I do have the E5 Ithaqua, and we're already going to regress that Horus. But also, next Prophet Orb event is likely going to be Sherlock. So if you can save up 4 cycles for that next one, you're going to be able to get those 4 copies of Sherlock and either add a second, third, or even, in my case, first Sherlock to those PvP teams, and for some Aspen Dungeon node breaking. So, next up, another Heroic Miracle. You're used to these by now. Get 3 5-stars from every faction except for Light and Dark, where you only need 2, and you get a Sherlock this event. There's a lot of Sherlocks coming in the pipeline, with Sherlock being added to the Relic store, Sherlock coming from this Heroic Miracle, and likely Sherlock being a next Prophet Orb event. So be sure to A, get those copies of Sherlock if you don't have them yet, and B, make sure to start upgrading that anti-Sherlock tech in the new guild store. So, the third event is another Ormus's Workshop event. That means 2 new artifacts are going to be added to be upgraded to Radiant, Glittering, and Splendid. These are going to be the Magic Stone Sword and the Augustus Magic Ball. I'm really curious to see what they add to these. I don't have an A and B myself yet, which is unfortunate, but the Magic Stone Sword has some pretty good uses, especially if the effect is another defensive one. It'll make it an even better alternative to things like Fearless, to Crown, stuff like that. Alternatively, if it gets some offense, you could sort of use it on those balanced heroes like Mim, stuff like that. So hopefully we get some really interesting secondary effects, or at least useful ones. Finally, the last event for next week is going to be the Summer Heartbeat. Now this one is interesting, and I'm not really certain what it's going to be yet. The original post, when translated, said, during event, when specific $ amount is reached, you get mysterious gifts. Hero selection chest, artifact selection chest, relics. The tweet that they posted 2 days ago, which I will include in the description, says, top up to certain amount and get mysterious gifts, including glorious relics, hero selection, artifact selection gifts. I'm not certain if this means that a certain dollar spend amount or certain number of packages is going to unlock these or what. This may be a more heavy whale event, but we'll have to see. That said, relics and selection chests are great rewards, so hopefully there's at least some lower tier, easier to reach ones for those of you with a lower budget or free to play. So that's going to be it for next week's events. Be sure to check them out. Let me know in the comments what you're going to do with your Prophet Orbs, if you're going to do 1 cycle, 4 cycles, or 0 cycles this event. I'm still undecided between 0 and 1 myself, so we'll have to see. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content, and check you guys tomorrow for some more Seal Land fun.